Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids and this is my full review of the HTC Desire S mobile phone. This is a really nice handset. I've been using it for about a week now and I just want to give you my overall opinion of how this performs. Now I've already done a product tour and unboxing, I've already looked at the email and web browsing, the YouTube experience and also how the camera performs in a separate video. So please do check those out to hear about my opinion. Now the actual design of the handset I want to cover off first. This is a nice looking handset. It's got really nice curves to it. Very nice and a solid construction. This is like a unibody construction made of metal. The bottom section and the top section are plastic, but this main body gives it a very rigid and nice feel in the hand. So a very well constructed handset. Also the attention to detail on this sort of top section, for example, this grille, very well made. Tiny little VGA web camera at the top, front facing, which is good, and then these touch sensitive buttons down the bottom. They're very good to touch. Don't miss your touch or don't do accidental touches. They're just perfect for navigating around the phone. On the bottom, the microphone, cool quality, very good. People have been saying very nice clear vocals, and the incoming sort of voice clarity is very good as well. Around the back, let's just take a look here. This is the little tiny speaker. It does distort a little bit at high volume, but overall very good performance from the speaker. The camera, which I tested in an earlier video, HD video footage acceptable, not stunning but acceptable. It does capture up to 720p, whereas the 5 megapixel photos are very impressive. Been more than impressed with the actual photo capability of this particular phone. Let's move back round to the front and we will wake the phone up. This is Google Android 2.3.3, very nice operating system. It's got HTC Sense version 2.1 overlaid on top of Google Android, and the actual user experience is very nice indeed. Really liking the latest version of Android. With regards to the actual touchscreen, this is a 3.7 inch 480 by 800 resolution touchscreen. I'm just amazed at the actual clarity of the screen. You can see here clarity of the text on the icons. We've got no jagged edges or anything, so nice crisp text, and that makes for a nice sort of browsing and email experience as well. So I don't think you'll be disappointed on that front. The 1 GHz processor, I want to cover that off next. This has been very responsive in use. It's very snappy, doesn't seem to have any sort of lag issues, runs all of the applications that I've tried on it extremely well, great for gaming. It's also got 1.1 gigabytes of internal storage, which is really good, and it does obviously support micro SD cards as well. The amount of RAM has been boosted on the latest HTC handsets, so we get 768 megabytes of RAM, which is a decent amount of storage for applications and for running applications as well, and for multitasking, so it's a very good performer. Now battery life, I've only used it for about a week. It's got a 1450 milliamp hour battery. Now I found I'm getting roughly about a day and a half between charges, and that's with medium to heavy use. I think if I did light use it would probably last for almost 2 days. Now they do quote up to 435 minutes of talk time on WCDMA and 590 minutes for this GSM version. I think that it will far exceed that. I think that's quite a conservative quote, but if you reckon on getting through a full day of use easily on the HTC Desire S, then I think that is a fair assumption that you will achieve that. So would I recommend this phone? Well, there are a lot of handsets on the market now. There's the likes of the iPhone 4, there's the likes of the Samsung Galaxy S and higher spec HTC handsets which have dual core processors in them as well. So why would you go for something like the Desire S? Well, it's a little bit smaller, it fits in the hand nicely, and that's down to the 3.7 inch screen, so it gives it a slightly smaller form factor than these big smartphones. Also, if all you're doing is social networking and the occasional gaming, you don't really need the latest and greatest with a dual core processor. This will be perfectly sufficient. It also means that it's cheaper as well. I think from memory, if you get this on a contract, you can get it from around £25 a month, maybe a little bit cheaper, and it comes in a lot cheaper than those dual core handsets if you're buying it outright. So for the market it's aimed at, so maybe the teenage market or maybe the money conscious businessman, then certainly it's well worth saving some money and not going for one of these dual core handsets. If you need the latest and greatest one with the fastest speed, then yeah, sure, it's going to outperform the HTC Desire S. But if you want to save yourself a bit of money, this is a very well made, great build quality handset from HTC. Well, that concludes my review. Thank you very much for watching. Please do come back soon and check out more videos on the Geekanoids channel. And as always, if you like my content, then please hit that subscribe button just at the top of your screen there so you don't miss out on any of my future reviews. Until next time, have a great day. This video is sponsored by mymemory.co.uk. For great prices, free UK delivery and reliable customer support, visit mymemory.co.uk.